Hello, I would like to give a speech on how agricultural production could be increased by public measures through increased labor input in agricultural sector. I will use the books of Mellon, The Economics of Agricultural Development. As all we know, agricultural productivity is vital for developing countries since they have not achieved their agricultural growth. Labor productivity is one of the key elements for it. I would like to give some examples regarding increasing labor input from this book, and the other Jean Mahler gave perfect examples by showing some graphics from Japan and India and the other countries. Firstly, redistribution of land holdings towards families with small farms will maximize utility by providing greater labor input per acre and achieving higher yield per acre than families with large farms. The major objections raised, such as redistribution marketable surplus, would presumably decline since the lower income members of population upgrade their consumption, managerial skills is ignored, and the technological advance is also mostly ignored. It is true in early stages of agricultural development there is an inverse relationship between size of farm and yields per acre, but technological innovation becomes more important in application. As we look back to 1950s, 1960s, just after the land reforms in many developing countries, they redistributed their lands for those people who have small lands or no land. But they didn't succeed the achievement in agricultural productivity in land. Second one, taxes. Taxation of utter importance for agricultural sector in order to increase the productivity. Removing a portion of farm income have effect of shifting the subsistence level. So providing higher rates on the larger holdings would have particular advantage. Use of tax device might seen as a necessary part of this programs of development based on mobilizing on agricultural surpluses. The third one, increasing the utility of goods and services income. Income beyond the requirements of subsistence may have very low utility. In certain societies, there are severe social restraints which may bear against improvement of the individual level of living above the community norm. Fourth one, decreasing the utility of leisure relative to the work. The fifth one, raising agricultural prices. Raising agricultural prices may cause either an increase or a decrease in labor input and agricultural production. Increasing prices by raising the marginal value product of labor will encourage greater labor input, but raising income, it will decrease the marginal utility of material goods income and encourage a withdrawal of labor. The last one is technological change. It is a similar effect to price change, which has both an income effect and a substitution effect. There are two important points we could address here. One is that income effect of technological change occurs through a real increase in efficiency, so that output is increased with no increase in labor input. Second one is price increases have unfavorable effect on the other sectors of economy in development process. As a conclusion, a society with traditional consumption patterns, innovation that gives only modest increases in production may be unlikely to be accepted on the larger, more prosperous farms, because they are already operating a point at which the marginal utility of additional production is very low. Farmers that are very close to biological subsistence level have such a risk under such circumstances. The most likely group to innovate is the middle group of farmers who have relatively high utility to additional income.